Hello everyone, I wanted to tell you the story of Pedro the Brave, and I've made some puppets so I can act out the story. Are you ready? This is Pedro the Brave by Leo Broadley and Holly Swain. It's a favourite of my children's when I was little. Look at these lovely pictures. Got cowboy boots and cactus, and I've added some cactus to the table today. Pedro the Brave. I'll tell you a story of Pedro the Brave that will make all your whiskers go curly, about using your wits to keep wolves from the door, and why you should go to bed early. It was one night in June with a bright August moon. Under millions of twinkling stars, that Pedro and Dusty, there's the Dusty the dog, and Ronnie the horse, were dancing and playing guitars. There's your guitar, Pedro, and there's your guitar, Dusty dog. They're playing guitars. When there in the wood, a timber wolf stood with a tongue that was dripping and red. Can you see? He came to the fire and sat himself down. "It's a fine night for singing," he said. Now everyone knew that the wolf wanted meat and didn't know how to behave. He wanted to gobble all three of them up. It's a good thing that Pedro was brave. Oh, show us your muscles, Pedro. He's so brave. Look how brave he looks. I don't think Ronnie and Dusty are feeling very brave. Sometimes it's hard to feel brave, isn't it? "I have an idea," Pedro said to his friends, and he made up the stove nice and hot. Then he turned to the wolf with a bow and he said, "Would you kindly get into the pot?" I've got a pot here. Do you think the wolf's going to get into the pot? Shall we have a see? Shall we see what happens? Let's see. "What, me?" cried the wolf. "What on earth can you mean? To have such a foolish idea, that I should be dinner for somebody else. I do the eating around here. Oh, I do the eating around here." "I'll do you a deal," said Pedro the Brave, "if I'm going to be the first course. I'll jump in this pan with no fuss at all, if you just let me cook up the sauce. I need, are you ready? We're going to do some adding now. Tabasco and whiskey and dynamite dust, gunpowder, garlic and ham, cactus, paprika and vindaloo paste, mustard, green chilies and jam." Oh, that's a funny combination, isn't it? Pedro turned to the wolf and he said with a smile, let's put down your guitar now, Pedro. There you are, talking to the wolf. There's Pedro, and there's the wolf. "Before I add me to your diet, just put a drop of this sauce on your tongue. I'm eager for someone to try it." Do you see? Ooh. Is he trying the sauce? Now, when I say it was hot, it really was hot. It was hotter than flames on your toes. It blew the wolf's socks off, his shirt and his pants. It shot flames from the end of his nose. "I feel ill," moaned the wolf, "and my mouth is on fire. There are bombs going bang in my head. I feel like I've eaten some firework pie. I'm going to go and eat ice cream instead. And off he ran. Pedro the Brave put some wood on the fire. "Now, before everyone goes to bed, pick up your guitars under the twinkling stars." There you go, Pedro. Put on your guitar. "It's a fine night for singing," he said. Oh, fantastic. That's a good ending, wasn't it? The timber wolf wasn't seen anymore, so Pedro and Ronnie and Dusty could carry on their singing and dancing. I hope you enjoyed that. Bye.